Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on too. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
They set the pick. Jackson against Oubre. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Now here's Maxey. Oh, it's stolen. Wells, that's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's George. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Pass to Wells. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wells has got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
George passes to Embiid. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in to the paint. Here's Grimes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Grimes' shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 10. Jackson outside. Up top, Morant. Kicks it out to Bane for 3. And another 3 from Memphis.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
George for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
And then Morant with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Grimes. Embiid inside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
There's Jackson with the three. On target from range. Jackson's got 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Outside Bain, fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Jackson on the wing. To the middle. Aldama outside. Inside. Edey. An easy 2 on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Yabusele. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Jackson. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
76ers trail by 16. Now Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Butler hits them both. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Grizzlies leading by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. Here's Butler. Here's Yabusele. Takes a 3. The Sixers with another miss. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Here he goes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's Butler. Here's Embiid. Over Clark. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Ali. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national national team.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Yabusele. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pure from three-point range.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Clark left side. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the 76ers making a change here. Butler's checked in. The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Oubre. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Clark, the shot's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Oubre with it. Defended by Jackson. Oubre against Jackson. And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 6.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Wells, the pass to Clark. Good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Grizzlies lead by 20. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon. Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Here's Morant. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
76er substitution, number 28, Bershon Yabusele.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. For 3, Maxey. Memphis with a rebound. Right side, Morant. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
For 3, Maxey. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the three-pointer goes.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
For 3, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. To halt the run, takes it inside. Aldama grabs a board. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wells has got 10.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
For three, Maxey. No good that time. And so it's Memphis building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Pass to Grimes. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne's got his fourth rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson, and he gets it to go.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Maxey. Second chance shot. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in. Embiid's got 11 points.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
George, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jackson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Payne surveying the D. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Pass to Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That one's no good. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, It's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. For three, Maxey. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Oh, he goes big with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Now here's Maxey. Still no points. Embiid a screen on Morant. For three, Maxey drops in the 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Maxey against Morant. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Embiid's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Edey. Over Embiid. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
A clear look for Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant looking for an opening. He buries it from 3. Morant's got 40 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
There's the triple. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And so it's Memphis. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Sixers now. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler and a Giabaselli in at the 4 spot. Here's Pippen. Butler covering. And it's Memphis with another. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The 76ers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis with a rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's Jackson on the take. Edwards pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Kennard passes to Aldama. That one goes in.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Butler passes to Embiid. Here's Edwards. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Clark. And he makes it.
Well, look, that's good defensive effort there, but that's just outstanding touch around the rim.
Outside Butler. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Butler with a steal. Lets the three fly. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Clark finds Kennard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Clark, the pass to Aldama. Jackson outside. Launches a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies provided us some information. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight. tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jackson on the wing. Morant against Maxey. And then Morant with the dunk!
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to George. Here's Grimes, guarded by Bane. For three, George. The Sixers with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the basket by Bane.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Clark against Embiid. Can they get it? And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
For three, George knocks down the long J.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
A line change here for Memphis. "55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Clark is checked in for Bagley.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range, I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Pippen, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey, and that one drops.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's Pippen. Maxey covering. Here's Pippen. Shoots over Maxey. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.